Hi, my name is Tammy, and welcome to my very first online reading for Beyond Enlightened. I am super excited that I have the opportunity to assist you in your current circumstances, and it is my sincerest hope that I will be successful in providing you with some much-needed answers. Since this is my first time attempting this, let's see how it works out and go from there. Thank you in advance for your support, and always be light. Okay, so we're going to get started. So you're going to notice that there's 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Please also notice there's 7 candles. There's red, and there's orange, yellow, green, there's light blue, dark blue, and purple. Please take a few moments to clear your mind and to relax. And once you do, either pick a number or pick a candle that you feel connected with. You can pause the video if you need more time. Okay, so I hope you were able to find a strong connection with either a card or a candle. So we're going to go ahead and just get started. If you chose card 1 or you chose the red candle, then you actually chose the root chakra. So we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. All right. So the first card is grounding. Your guides are requesting that you stay grounded. On the card, the tree has many roots that keep it rooted, but you'll also notice that in the midst of a perfect tree, there is a branch trying to go its own way. Your perfect world has been disrupted, compromising your security or maybe your safety or maybe both. Because of this, you might be suffering from back pain, possibly leg pain, or maybe feet issues. The next card is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands actually requests you to step out of the situation and just observe and maybe just take a breath, kind of find out what's really going on. And then we move on to the King of Pentacles. This is representing success, a new opportunity. It also represents an authority figure. Then we go on to, okay, so we have the Six of Wands. The wands are all about movement and new opportunities, moving forward. So a new opportunity is coming to you very soon. It looks like you're feeling out of sorts. Maybe you're feeling trapped. Maybe you're feeling blinded in a box. So with that being said, the Page of Swords, it's actually encouraging you to be honest and make intelligent decisions. This is actually kind of cool. So the Page of Swords goes hand in hand with your Nine of Wands. Be truthful with yourself and definitely use your intelligence. And then we have, vigilance. Okay, so your guides are asking you to be vigilant. This means to stay open, to be aware of your surroundings, follow your gut, and listen to your intuition. This also speaks of an opportunity supporting harmony and balance. And also, it doesn't look like money should be a factor, but it is, and it's actually holding you back. And this is causing you more worry and more stress. Okay, so that's all for the root chakra people. And now we're going to move on to our next card. Okay, so if you chose card 6. Okay, so if you picked card 2 or the orange candle, then you're in question about your sacral chakra. This is the chakra located right below your belly button. This is the chakra that's in charge of your sexual energy and your emotions. So, the card that we pull for you, wow, okay, so you are definitely repressing some heavy emotions. But it doesn't look like they're only affecting you. It feels like you're projecting your weaknesses onto others, masked as strengths. It feels like kind of a bully at times. Your guides are asking you to accept your past and your emotions and do something amazing. You no longer need to hide. Instead, embrace what you've learned. Okay, so the next card is the Hermit reversed. The Hermit is saying that you need to take time for yourself. The loneliness that you're feeling is because of what you're holding on to. The wall that you've put up is actually tearing down those that are closest to you. The next card is the Five of Swords, and it is saying that you're walking away from some really good relationships. It feels like, yeah, it feels like you want people to leave so that you can validate a lack of self-worth. You're tearing down your circle. The Three of Wands is telling you to stop, and it's asking you to take notice of what you have. It's asking you to come back home, possibly come back to reality, and open up. It's, wow, it feels like there's just a loss of hope here. So the Seven of Wands, it's saying that you're overwhelmed, and you may not know how to fix the damage that's already been done. So, okay, this is pretty cool. The waterfall is asking that you stop resisting. That maybe you present yourself with more humility in your relationships, starting now, and stop the fighting. Relax and breathe. Maybe count. Also, I did forget to mention that for card 2, you might be experiencing lower abdominal pains as a result of your current situation. So once again, breathe and let go of the negativity. Okay, so next we have the solar plexus chakra. That's card 3, or it's the yellow candle. This chakra is your upper abdomen, focusing on your self-esteem, your willpower, and your motivation. So let's see what spiritual card we pull for this one. Okay, so we ended up with the Forest card. Okay, so you really are having a hard time with your self-esteem. The Forest card is asking you to take chances, take baby steps to a whole new you. You seem to freeze with fear quite often. Okay, so, alright, so it looks like we have some toxic relationships here. Definitely burying yourself in emotion. Okay. It looks like you're really under a lot of duress. And here we go again. Okay. It looks like this causes you much physical stress, as well as mental. You may want to think about, are you nauseous? Do you throw up? Are you having heartburn? Let's see. Okay, so now we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups actually suggests that you are putting too much emphasis on materials, possibly the appearance of things, maybe seeing things better than what they really are. You're causing yourself a lot of undue stress. Okay. The moon is asking you to see things for what they really are versus the illusion that you seem to have created. Focus on quality versus quantity. So, alright, so next we pull the Desert card. And this is actually asking you to detox, maybe get out in nature, meditate, spend some time alone just to think. Listen to your heart and listen to your intuition. It seems like... Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to... Hold on. Put you here. Okay, cool. So, I went ahead and drew another card because it just didn't seem complete. So, you also have the new moon. The new moon is asking you to finish what you started and keep the promises that you made to yourself. And that's it for chakra 3. Okay, so card 4, or the green candle, symbolizes the heart chakra. The heart chakra is all about self-love, love for others, and accountability. So let's see what you got. Okay, so you ended up with ceremony. If you chose this card, your guides are asking that you depend on them. They're asking that you either get back in touch with or realize the spiritual. They are concerned with your well-being in every capacity and want you to know that you are not alone. So the Five of Wands suggests arguments over money. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see. Okay, so the 5 and 7 of Pentacles, they suggest that you're feeling like you're working hard with little gain. I feel like you feel like things should have been different. Lots and lots of reflection and isolation here. I don't know, it looks like there might be a lack of control over finances. Okay, so the next card we get is lightning. Lightning suggests that you have the power to make things good or make them bad. You also have the power to connect with the universe to help you make difficult decisions. Pay attention to your intuition. Your guides are waiting for you to listen. The physical ailments on this, you're going to give yourself a heart attack if you don't pay attention. Watch out for chest colds and chest pains. Alright, that's the end of card number 4. Okay, so if you picked card number 5 or the light blue candle, it represents the throat chakra. The throat chakra is all about communication and presentation. So if you chose card 5, then your focus is communication. Alright, so we ended up with summer solstice. Okay, so your guides are encouraging you to let your light shine through. They are asking that you celebrate the now and your achievements. They are asking you to get outdoors and let the sun cleanse you. Stop letting negativity or bad habits stop you. Communicate love, and then generate positive energy. Alright, so the next card. Okay, so we end up with the Two of Wands reversed. Interesting. Okay, well, that suggests being afraid to come out of your comfort zone. So I'm wondering if this has to do with some of you communicating and talking, like introverts, socially awkward people, quiet or shy ones. I mean, by not communicating, you are hindering your success and possibly your happiness. Okay, so the next card, okay, so we end up with the Ace of Wands, or I'm sorry, the Ace of Cups. Okay, it's kind of weird. This is symbolic of a calmness and balance. Okay, so okay. So now we have the... Okay, well. Alright, so it looks like, whether card 5 likes it or not, something big is about to happen. Emotions are going to force you to communicate. But it looks like it's for the good. Okay. So the moon symbolizes truth and intuition. What a weird reading. Then we have the King of Swords. Very respectable, authoritative king. I don't know. It looks like all of you are at a significant crossroad. So let me... Okay, and so yes, so we have the lotus flower. Your guides are saying that you're on a path of self-development, higher learning, and they want you to allow it to happen, and they're asking that you open your mind and have absolute complete faith. And that's it for card 5. Okay, so now moving on to card number 6, or the dark blue candle. This represents your third eye. This is right in the middle of your forehead. This is where your intuition is, your empathy, and your open-mindedness. If your third eye is congested, be mindful of headaches or head colds. Okay, so the first card that we're going to pull is Autumn Equinox. Okay, your guides, they're asking you for you to let go of anything and everything that no longer serves you, and this is to include relationships. They are also asking that you get plenty of rest. The next card is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, she's saying that your path is quite chaotic at this time, and that you're also in a very emotional time, and it just seems like you're feeling really lost. Okay, wow, you're going from sad to angry to sometimes possibly catering to fantasies of revenge. So next we have Judgment in reverse. And, okay, so it kind of feels like you aren't processing your decisions. Maybe you aren't telling yourself the truth about a toxic situation. I mean, this card is all about recognizing your part in a current situation. Okay, so we end up with another Queen in reverse. The Queen of Wands is suggesting that this is possibly a relationship, and it doesn't seem like it's going very well. Possibly an abusive relationship. Okay, so next we have the Death card, and this card, it actually goes hand in hand with the autumn equinox. It really feels like you have to evaluate what you have and get rid of what you don't need. This includes clearing your mind. You need to open your mind. Once you're able to do this, you'll end up decongesting your third eye. Okay, yeah, and cool. So your next card is actually the Ace of Cups, and that's saying once you make room, once you get rid of the old, then you actually make room for new opportunities, and so good things are actually coming your way. And finally we end up with Ceremony. All right, so the Ceremony card, it seems to be asking you to get back to your forgotten relationship with the spiritual. It's asking you to manifest the positive, and just call to positive forces. Ask the universe to cleanse you, and make sure you take time to process and just breathe in light. Okay, now we're moving on to the last card of my ambitious reading. Card 7, or the purple candle, represents your crown chakra. This is the umbilical cord to the universe, your place in the world, where you fit in, and be on the lookout for migraines if this chakra is congested. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the reading. Alright, your first card is Music. Your guides are saying that although things are going well, do your due diligence to make sure that it continues. This card also asks that you manifest positivity, count your blessings, and that you give all that you can. Next card is the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay, so this is a leadership card. You have the power of communication on your side. And this card also suggests that sometimes you may appear too controlling. With that, let others make their mistakes and then just help when they fall. Our next card is another good one. It's the Nine of Cups. And this might just suggest that you're so happy that you might be coming off as a little arrogant at times. Just remember to acknowledge feelings first and then the solutions. Okay, and then next we end up with the Eight of Wands. It just seems like you might be trying to convince others of your way of thinking, and it's causing frustration, maybe arguments here and there. You are right, but so are they. So look for compromise for growth, and then listen for development. Moving on. Holy cow. Okay, so we now have the Three of Cups, And all this is doing is reinstating everything that we've already gone over. It does, again, encourage compromise. This also, for some of you, this could be suggesting that there's a new opportunity on the way. And then we end up with Four of Pentacles, which, again, it just goes to say how lucky you are feeling. And as your graces are coming, don't forget to give back. And then finally, we end up with the shape-shifting card, clouds. So this card is saying that you have the power to reach many at this time via your excellent communication. It could be experience and your enthusiasm. This card is asking you to become more personally diverse to expand your audience. So very, very, very cool reading for crown chakra people. Okay, well, I hope everyone had fun, and this is the end of my first reading. I sincerely hope that you were enlightened. Just remember to clear your chakras, to have a fresh start. Always be light.